Welcome to NCAA Softball Regionals, presented by Capital One. Might be the toughest ticket in the state of South Carolina today. A chance to play in the regional final for both number 11 seed Clemson and Northwestern here at McWhorter Stadium. I mean, you had to line up hours before to get a spot on that berm, and our bracket so far. Off the fist out to center field. This is comfortable at the end for Lindsay. And Brown is retired to start the game. Assistant coach, husband of Michelle Gascoigne, the pitching coach. Bounce over to first, handled, and there is Robinson to touch up to get Maddie Moore. 2 away here in the first. 115. 0-1 fly ball, center field. It's comfortable for Lindsay. She makes the play. Nice start for Lauren Boyd against this potent Clemson offense. They go down in order here in the first.
And Brick McCubbin eating most of those innings, so to come in fresh today is always a good thing.
Brown fields and fires, and Northwestern starts it off with a ground ball to third. Basinger. Kaylee Avasado has had a tremendous freshman year, but she goes for the first pitch. And that shallow fly ball handled by Brockenbrough, the Tennessee transfer for out number 2. The season wasn't over yet. I mean, they still had a lot more to go. Izzy Kania told us it didn't seem finished. 3-2 hits Kelsey Nader, and she'll be on here with 2 outs.
But as soon as that first run came across, things loosened up and relaxed for Northwestern.
The 1-2 skirts by Vieira, and I believe that Nader was going on the pitch anyway. It was pretty close.
Zones from the umpire. What are we going to get? What are we not? Each umpire is going to have their own kind of zone, but
got her on the 3-2 anyway, and Basinger doesn't even have to worry about that.
Finally won. We took it all the way. I mean, it's just, what an incredible thing to be a part of, and just to say we helped set the standard and the foundation. I mean, just an incredible experience to come out and relive it all.
And the way they won that game. Were you watching while you were driving? I had
the radio on.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, I had the radio on, of course. And it finally kicked back on. It was like, Kylie Johnson's 2 runs. I was like, what is happening right now?
Abby Vieira with a ground ball over to second. And
they look amazing. Very glad they kept up that tradition. Got to keep the war paint going.
1-0 on Marion Collins. Hot shot over to Avasado, and her counterpart handles and fires over. That was too quick, Mackenzie. Will you stay around for the bottom of the third?
I looked on the field. You did great.
I had to represent Coach Rittman, absolutely. But now that we have going into AUSL with a coach, a GM, and we have a set team, and everything's set in stone for this year, I'm just buzzing. I'm going to try and do. I mean, I have legends like Jesse Warren on third base. You have all these legends like Amanda Lorenz in the outfield with me. And, of course, you have my coach and my GM, just the absolute goats of what they do and how they went about their careers. I mean, I'm going to try and put the fan how we were the foundation team and like how we did X, Y, and Z, and we brought this team up. Yes, we're the foundation team, but they're going to be the legacy team. And we're just very proud and very excited for what they have done. And yes, we have a regular season.
We're using her changeup a lot more here in this inning.
That was the third strikeout for her, and Abby Vieira is going to squeeze that one to get Clemson out of this second inning, and we are...
Changeup right there. We saw a lot from Basinger last inning. Both veteran pitchers able to make adjustments.
Got her on the full count off speed, and Mackenzie Clark had the ring on to prove it.
That was pretty. It was a nice one, too.
0-2 is in the dirt. Johnson goes for it, swings and misses. You know, break it down for me, because what it looks...
In a great way, and she has.
1-2 slow roller, got by Boyd, and no chance. That was the only way that Northwestern was going to retire the speedy Brockenbrough. Once it got under her glove, they had no shot.
1-2 punch between those two.
The payoff is off the end of the bat. Timed her up out towards center. Lindsay's got it. So just that little infield single by Alex Brown, but she...
It took a little while to really get rolling. About second time through the lineup, we saw some better contact being made. So now Nito coming up, second time through. This is one of the most interesting parts of the game for me, is to see what they do differently after not having a hit. She does a great job of fouling pitches off, really a difficult out.
And now she bounces over towards short, and there's Collins. Like 1-1's on the fist once again. Popped up left side of the infield, and Collins squeezes it for the third and final out of the third.
That left side is full of defenders.
1-1 golfed out to left center field. Kania on her horse, and she'll range over to make the catch.
The strike zone hitters do as well.
Got her on a 2-2. That changeup in the dirt has been just absolutely lethal today. You can take some close pitches here.
It does until you see the changeup.
And then you got to go for it. On the inside corner, strike three. Macy Cintron and the rest of the Clemson.
Dominated by the arms in the circle.
Down the left field line, that's easy for Johnson. And Kelsey Nader flies out to left. Waited on the changeup and punched it out to left center field. That is what Northwestern needed to do right there. 1-2 into the right center field gap. It's going to get down. Robinson around second. Cruz is into third. The first two hits of the game against Basinger for Northwestern come in back-to-back.
Spot on the staff.
Emaray pops it up. Oh, did Clemson need this? Vieira's got it for out number 2. No advance for anyone.
And we've seen it all season. When Brooke McCubbin comes in, she's not coming in and...
Bouncer to third, collected by Brown and across to Noller. That's...
Because we know the control she has, that she can bring it over the plate when she needs to.
This is in the hole. Tough play. Avesado knocks it down. That's all she can do. So a tough error in a lot of ways there, but that's what it goes down as that's looped the other way, and base hit for Collins. Here comes Clemson. First and second, nobody out here.
Lose, and they're going to go with the senior with the experience.
2-2, right at short. They're going to double him up. Avesado to second, on to first. Double play into a triple play. Wow! Northwestern, with one swing of the bat from Clemson, gets out of a jam in the 5th.
How often do you see a triple play, and Northwestern needed it in the biggest of ways? 6-4-3 triple play in the postseason. What was the big factor, the big play, and not always so obvious? That one definitely is, but Brooke McCubbin is a different animal in the circle that you're going to have to deal with.
Off the end of the bat, rolled to third. There's Brown. Quick fire across in time. 2 away. From a year ago, lost Millie Thompson, Reagan Spencer, and Valerie Cagle. And it's been Brooke McCubbin doing a lot of that. Tough play. Vieira makes it. More on the cover. 2-4 there, and Clemson showing off the leather. 6th. Lauren Boyd. I can't say anything else other than the fact that she has been utterly dominant.
So now it's a 2-2 count.
Goes the opposite way, 2 for the hitter. Slow roller to second. Nito flips in time.
On that land foot.
3-2's upstairs. Brown has only been caught twice this year. Not going, and Moore bounces it to Avesado in the hole, no play. Put it in the right spot there.
She did, and she hit right into that shift we've talked about.
1-0, driven, center field. Lindsay has it just in front of the wall. It's 2. Avesado drills it to left. Johnson makes the catch and bangs into the wall. One out here in the 6th.
At the plate, but she can also play some defense. Not the first time we've seen her bring a home run back. I'm not sure this one clears the fence, but it's extra bases. Kylie Johnson does it with ease.
2-2, little checker over towards Moore, and she underhand flips to Noller, 2 outs. In the 7th inning, but they're hoping they can plate one here. Flipped over to Brown. That was a nice, tidy, perfect inning for Brooke McCubbin. Can Clemson break through in the top half of the 7th? We'll find out when we come back.
Up. I mean, she's going in, she's going out, she's changing speeds, she's going off the plate, she's giving everything and working ahead consistently.
This is easy for Boyd as she handles the ground ball for out number 1. Elimination game right after this with Kentucky and South Carolina upstate. 2-0 is a roller to first. There's Robinson. You know.
And even when they got in a little bit of trouble, there really hasn't been much action in that bullpen either.
Payoff to Collins. Outside. Just the same way. Taylor Pipkins now. Off of the glove of Donahue, skirts into left field. Collins holds it second.
Her in her last at-bats, too.
0-2 is grounded. Avesado across the diamond, not in time. They're loaded for Brockenbrough. 3-1 from the senior Boyd. Drives out to right. On the run, Nader's got it. Let's go. Just 1 out. Got 2 straight and has not allowed a hit since she came in. 2 2/3. Up the middle. That might be the first one. It is. Right off of Collins' glove. Wouldn't have gotten her anyway. She's only single-knotted, though. 0-1. Got the bunt down. Brown to Moore. Excellent sacrifice. Good small ball from Ray. And now the winning run in another 0-2 from McCubbin. Floated left field. Johnson camps out underneath it, squeezes it. 2 away. She's already K'd against McCubbin today. 0-2, fisted, third base. What a catch! Alex Brown holds it in, and we're going to extras in Clemson, South Carolina. This is a game that both teams are going to be so intent on winning. I mean, not just because, of course, then you have to lose twice tomorrow in order to be eliminated. 2-2 sent on the ground to Nito, and she collects and throws to first. Robinson's got it out, number 1.
Better.
A ball and 2 strikes on the All-American second baseman. Got her on the change. A masterclass by Lauren Boyd, and it's strikeout number 7. Popped up. This is playable for Ray. That is as easy as it gets. Clemson goes down 1-2-3 in the top half of the 8th, and a chance for Northwestern to win it when we come back to Clemson. Ground ball over to first, snared by Noller. So now 10 straight batters. And she has started them off with the first. And she's only allowed 1. Flared down the left field line. Easy for Johnson. 2 outs.
It's here, but if I'm Avocado, I'm selling out on the inside.
It's ball 4. We've since then a fly out to left, bounce out to second. The winning run's Avocado on first. Nader floats it to center as Brockenbrough glides underneath it. 8 innings, not quite enough. And now she's got her team on the cusp of the regional final. Done everything she possibly could. Macy Cintron bounces to short on the first pitch, and Avocado retires her. Winning weekend. 2-1 down the right field line. That's fair. It's going to get all the way into the corner. Vieira hustling for second. She won't stop there. Heading to third, and she's in. First triple of the year comes at quite the time for the Tigers.
Abby Vieira gets something on the inside part of the plate and does a great job of keeping this ball fair. Sneaks into that corner. We've seen the speed of Clemson come into fact.
They're going to try a squeeze. It works perfectly. Clemson takes the lead in the 9th.
There's a reason John Rittman is one of the greatest coaches in softball history. Going to the squeeze here, a high-risk play. Because if it is not executed by the freshman Marion Collins, that's a rally killer. But she gets it down. Abby Vieira slides across home. The fans erupt. Clemson takes the lead.
Two balls and 2 strikes on Johnson. Cut on and missed. Strikeout number 8 for Boyd. Still showing that she's in command tomorrow. It's a tall, tall task. Got her on the inside corner looking. Boyd comes back with a couple of punch outs, give her 9 on the game. But Clemson takes the all-important lead on the squeeze. Robinson, shallow center field. It's Brockenbrough, 1 away. And that was really the plate here in the bottom of the 9th. Out to right, down for a base hit. That was an exceptional at-bat for Izzy Kinea. That moved Kinea into scoring position, but they could not get her in. Ray on the fists. McCubbin makes the play herself. And Clemson is 1 out away.
How great they are.
Swing and a miss! McCubbin gets Saborski, and Clemson squeezes into the regional final.
Just an incredibly hard-fought game by both Clemson and Northwestern. It was the tale of Lauren Boyd in the circle, giving her team the best chance to win, and then Clemson just finding a way to scratch a run across. Rittman knew that they couldn't rely on the big bats and went with the squeeze. The squeeze play, the only difference in this game. What a game, what a way to open up this